Boston Celtics. Starting at
It's third. And now the Lakers starting group. They've got Skinny. Miller is out there with big dog. And it's Smith. And it's Andrews in at the 5 spot. And for Boston, Big Smooth out there with the Professor. Then it's the Magician. Then there's Valentine. And it's Grant in at the 1. Doris, what is it in particular about these teams that might make this an interesting game?
Well, I think you have to look at, Kevin, both of these teams understand how to execute in the half court. And by that, I mean, number one, they set really solid screens. They're willing to get to their second and third options, and they have creative playmaking. This should be great.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Inside, here's Winner.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Here's Andrews. He's covered by Grant. Here's Smith. Nails the 16-footer. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Ryan. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. Here he goes. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Grant the pass to Valentine. Here's Winner. Rebound by Andrews. Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Big dog, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
The Magician passes to Grant. Here's Ryan. A shot off that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And the Celtics with possession here, following the bucket by the Lakers. And it's blocked. Here's Smith. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Lakers shooting their first foul shooting of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
Grant surveying the D, passes it to the Magician. Here's Ryan. To the wing right side. Just 4 to shoot. Grant. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Pass to Valentine. Left side, Grant. And they pick up 2.
And there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Smith outside. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Now, here's Grant. 20 points for him last game against Indiana.
And the other thing, guys, he really got captured on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Here's Andrews. He's covered by Grant. Out to Miller. The Lakers moving the ball around. Pass to Smith. Fires top of the key. That's good on the jump shot. Smith's got 9.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Here's Grant. Got a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. From deep three-point land, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Valentine. The wing jumper off target.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the...
Assisted.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And at this point of the year, Greg, injuries starting to mount for some teams.
And this is where your depth gets tested, your resolve. Because it takes a strength in numbers and strong leadership to get through it.
Grant outside. Now here's Valentine. Defense right on him. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Now here is Smith. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend him.
It's rebounded by the Magician.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Here's Andrews. He had a 39-point outing in the last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Los Angeles with another miss. Boston trailing. Valentine passes to Ryan. Now the Lakers on the break, and here they go. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
He gets it in there.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Smith. Sweet little floater. Smith's got 11 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Grant the pass to Ryan. He kicks to Valentine. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
For Los Angeles, they have shot just 1 free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game. Here's Grant. He's got 8. The pass to the Magician. Grant down low. Oh, that's blocked. Pass to Andrews. It's deflected. Here's Ryan. It's deflected.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Andrews. It's rebounded by the Magician.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And Valentine now top of the key. Celtics passing it around. Here's the Magician. That's tipped. They retain possession. Here's Andrews. He's got 7. To the paint. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. They get the rebound. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Smith in the posts. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Now, here's Grant. He's got 8. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Here's Andrews. He's covered by Grant. Andrews, no good.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Here's Winner. Rebounded by the Lakers. Big Dog's got rebound number 5 here tonight. They get a hand on it. Here's Winters, covered by Miller. Winters, the pass to Grant. Here's Ryan. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. And he recovers it. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Here's a look at some of the stats for him. .157 left in the first. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Grant. 3-on-3. Shot. High post. Out left to the wing. Here's Winner. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And so Miller will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a three-point game. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
Here's Ryan. Back to Grant. 5 on the clock. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for your Celtics, Grant. At the line with one shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. And it's the Lakers' ball. Here's Andrews. He's got 7. Here's Big Dog. Rebound by the Celtics.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And stolen by Miller. 3 on 3. Here's Smith. Miller outside. Here's Andrews. He carries a very heavy load for him offensively, averaging nearly 32 points a game.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Now, here's Grant. 11 points in the game. Six to shoot. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Grant's got 13 points.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Pass to Winner. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Boston ball.
Valentine passes to the Magician. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Boston on top. They finish off the first quarter on a 12-4 run. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Celtics leading by 3. Taking a look at the Lakers. Skinny is out there with Smith. Then there's Big Dog. And it's Miller. And it's Andrews in at the center, locking down the middle.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jason Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much. Here's Grant following the 3 by the Lakers. Here's Valentine. Rebound by Andrews. The Bulldozers got 5 rebounds tonight. Shots good by Big Dog.
Number 9.
Big Dog's got the game tied up here for the Lakers. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Valentine. It's hauled in by Big Dog. Big Dog's got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's the lob to the hoop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Valentine. No good, unable to end this run.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Andrews. And the layup is good. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now, here is Miller. He picked up 24 points in the...
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Here's the Magician. It's blocked. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Andrews. Goes up again. He takes it in, and it's good on the layup. Skinny's got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles. Now a timeout called by Boston. And, Greg, when we get to the playoffs, how important are adjustments over the course of a series?
That's what it's all about. I mean, that chess match and the ability to find a plan B. And Kevin, over a 7-game series, you've got to be able to adjust and adapt.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
We can't say enough about the passing of this group lately. The leading setup men among the league's 2 guards over the past 10 games. And you look at the Magician, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
And that list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. The way those guys distribute the ball from the 2 spot is a thing of beauty.
It almost seems like they're more like hybrid guards. They can create opportunities for their teammates or handle the scoring duties themselves. Either way, they're valuable to have around.
Shots good by Miller. Celtics trail by 6. Here's the Magician. He had 40 points in the win against Indiana.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Here's Andrews after the basket by Boston. And the basket, Big Dog. Got a piece of it. Here's Andrews, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. For Boston, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And now look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Wednesday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming into town.
And looking at this stretch for them, I think they should have no problem dispatching most of their opponents if they can avoid that pitfall of playing down to the level of the competition. But that's easier said than done.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Andrews. He's got 16. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Down low, Rocket 6. That one drops for him. Grant's got 17 now.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Lakers lead by 4.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Sinks that one from the post. He has 6. Lakers shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Valentine. Passes it to the Magician. Pass to Ryan. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Shot clock at 6. Here's Winter. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. Dimes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
Headed to the floor right now is Celtics Entertainment.
Chance to check out some stats for Big Dog. Just an incredible month of basketball and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And as you said, one of the league's top 3 rebounders. He has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim. That's special. And the want-to corral it. Here's Andrews. He's got 18. Here's Big Dog. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Here's Grant. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Lakers shooting and feeling it offensively in the second quarter. They're shooting 60%. And the dunk by Smith.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Grant. 17 points in the game. Winners the pass to Grant. Here's the three. A rebound by the Lakers. Big Dog's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Over to the wing. Stolen by Grant. Pulls it up. Again, the miss by Grant. The Lakers in the lead. To the middle.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pass to Valentine. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got his 5th assist in this one.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
The pass to Big Dog. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And the Celtics shooting 43% from the field. Here's Grant. Rebound the Lakers. Smith outside. To the inside. Here's Andrews. It's good on the putback. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
It's a close game here in Boston. Here's Andrews. He's covered by Grant. And that one's good. Andrews. Skinny's got 20 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The Celtics shooting it up around 45% from the field in the second quarter. Passes to Winners. Pass to Valentine. Again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And so it's the Lakers with it, following the three-pointer by Boston.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Here's the Magician. He's got 9. Inside. Ryan with the bucket. Ryan's got 8 points in the quarter. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Pass to Smith. The rebound by the Celtics.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Here's Miller. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
First team foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
That free throw good from Miller. Both free throws good for Miller. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And there's the pass to Winners. And the champ by Valentine. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Here's Andrews, and the professor picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Miller outside. Second chance shot. Shot's good by Big Dog.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Boston trailing.
2 minutes remaining.
Passes it to Ryan.
2 minutes.
Good, and Grant gets the assist. 14 points for Big Smooth.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Andrews. He's covered by Grant.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
That's as good as it gets right there. Beautiful reverse layup in traffic.
Ball's knocked loose. It's tipped. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And the champ by Valentine.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics are a powerhouse, but they also know they're going to get every team's best shot. Got to be ready. All-star Jaylen Brown says comfort will kill you. These teams aren't waiting around to let us win the game. You've got to go out and prove it every single night. Success is earned every single night. Kevin, I hope to earn success tonight with my sideline report.
David, you are in the Hall of Fame, my man. You have earned it. Thank you so much. First one falls for him. Good on both. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. And the champ by Valentine.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
The Lakers with the ball. Following the bucket by the Celtics. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Here's Ryan. 14 points for him. And another basket for Boston.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Lakers trail by 5. Here's Andrews. Pass to Big one. Just 3 on the clock. He doesn't hit that one. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. Taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Efficiency. You know, I think that's big. That's a key to success. You got to protect the basketball. You can't make those risky passes that lead to highlight film dunks. So I thought it was a great job.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half. They may wear the other side out.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Skinny having a dominant impact in this game.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've got the professor, the magician out there with Grant. Then it's Big Smooth, and it's Valentine in the center position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Here's Andrews. Pass to Andrews. Misses off the left iron.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Grant, that's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Tipped away. Stolen by Grant. There's the pass to Valentine. Grant outside. Makes it off the glass. And it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here is Smith, guarded closely. Here's Ryan, rips down the breakaway slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here is Smith. 15 points in the game. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Smith's got 17. Boston leading by 9. Here's the magician. With the floater. Got a hand on it. And they're able to recover. To the inside. Big dog. It's deflected. Here's Ryan. 18 points for him. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Celtics have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's good from Valentine. And so it's the Lakers with it, down by 12. Pass to Big Dog. Back to Smith. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Second personal foul.
Lakers shoot their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line for the Lakers, Smith, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Smith. Celtics leading by 10. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Timeout. Okay, fans, who needs a free t-shirt? Get up on your feet.
Now at the first-year block leaders in the NBA, here are the top rookie intimidators. You look at Valentine, a fierce inside defender, tops in the NBA in blocks. And, of course, the bulldozer.
And among first-year players, these two are as intimidating a pair of shot blockers as you're going to see.
Now, here's Grant. He's got 21. Here's Winter. Rebounded by the Lakers. Smith's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Andrews. Over Grant. Andrews, no good.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
Here's Big Dog. Second shot opportunity, and goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Valentine. There's another block.
What a defensive performance. 12 blocks.
Well, he's shutting them down right now. Smith, no good. Celtics leading by 8. Kicks to Grant. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket. We know the scoring in the league, Doris, has been on the uptick this era. Do you see that trend continuing?
It's hard to imagine, Kevin, that it won't unless the league makes an adjustment to bring a little bit more defense back into play. That is something you've heard Steve Kerr talk about. Have we tilted the scales too much to favor the offense? We'll see what happens.
The free throw drops for Grant. And so it's the Lakers with it. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
I had a chance to look at some stats for Skinny. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. Kept alive. The pass to Winter. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Andrews. 24 points for him. And there's another turnover by the Lakers. Boston with the ball. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Here's Ryan. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Smith left side. Big dog, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And the Lakers call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
To the paint. Here's Smith. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Smith's got 21.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Going inside. A nice shot by the Magician.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Andrews. He's covered by Grant. Andrews, no good.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
Now, here's Grant. Winters with the bucket. Winters has got 9 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Celtics leading by 20. And it's Grant in the corner. And stolen by Miller. Passes it to Big Guy. Grant dishes to Valentine. And the jam by Valentine.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
There's Big Dog following the bucket by the Celtics. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Valentine grabs the board. Valentine's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. He blocks it again, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fourth, anchoring the defense.
Third personal foul, second team foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Smith.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Celtics leading by 20. Grant outside. He's off on that one. And Los Angeles guys shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Here's Winters. 9 points in the game so far. Now, Valentine. And the rejection by Smith. Pass to Andrews. Down low. And it's slammed in by Smith.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Grant outside. Let's go. Gets an open look and hits. Grant's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
For the professor, the past month has been surreal. Right around 25 points per, 8 assists, and almost 3 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Well, I love it. Drivers think they see a crease to the lane and go for it. And eventually, he shuts the door.
And the shot goes in.
Number 9.
That's 12 points for Big Dog.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Here's the Magician, covered by Smith. The Magician, and the rejection by Smith. And he's able to get it back. Lakers trail by 18. Pass to Andrews. Andrews passes to Big Dog. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Big Dog's got 6 in the quarter.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
The pass to the Magician. Fades. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Boy, the defense was draped all over him, but he went to the fadeaway and drilled it.
To the middle. Low block shot on the way. They grab their own miss. Passes it to Big Dog. Nails it from the high post. Big Dog's got 16. Here's Grant. He's got 26. Stolen away. And it's the Lakers on the break. Boston grabs the miss. 22 is their biggest lead.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding.
Remaining in the third, 2 minutes,
from the baseline. Andrews, no good.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Ryan, no good.
A contested mid-range shot can't be what they were looking for there.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
Los Angeles with another miss. Celtics leading by 16. Pass to Winters. Valentine with it. 27 points for him. The stupendous finish in traffic. Valentine's got 29 in the game.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's Andrews. He's covered by Grant. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. .105 left in the third. Big Dog, the pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. Here's Big Dog. Oh, that's blocked. And they get it back. That shot wide open. 26 points for Skinny.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Pass to Valentine. Back to Grant. Now here's Valentine. He's guarded close. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Big Dog. It's blocked. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. .29 seconds left in the third. Now the pass to Andrews. Here's Big Dog. Money from the wing. Big Dog's got 18 points.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
It's stolen. Smith right side. And then Smith with the jam.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Grant, that's good. Grant's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's Boston, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Big Dog is out there with the bulldozer. Then it's Miller, and there's Skinny, and it's Smith in at the 2 spot. Grant, right side. From 18 feet away, it's hauled in by Big Dog.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Passes to Andrews. From 10 feet out, and he overshot that one, missing. Boston leading by 14. Here's Winters. Pass to the Magician. Shot left block. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Man, that's his go-to move right there in the low post.
The Lakers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Andrews. He's covered by Grant, and he makes that one.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
The teardrop falls in. Grant's got 30.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Here's Andrews. And the jumper from down low is good.
Assisted, Andrews.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Pass to Valentine. The pass to the Magician. A fader. Out to the wing. Here's Winter. Nice hit again. And the layup good by Valentine. Valentine's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Here's Andrews. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Andrews taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time.
And this is the pattern we typically see from this team as a whole, creating chances at the line and converting them.
Now, here's Grant. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Valentine passes to Ryan. Here's Winters. Back to Grant. Shot clock at 5. Count it. Grant's got 32 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Public entertainment, everyone. Come on, make some noise. Some love once again for Celtics Entertainment.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Andrews, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback. And a nice finish by him.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, number 9. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. He's off on the second. Celtics leading by 15. Grant for three. That one doesn't drop.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Here's Smith. Got a piece of it. Puts up a deep three. No good from Grant. Lakers trail by 17. Here's Andrews. Passes it to Andrews. Pass to Big Dog. To the wing on the left. Sinks the triple. 35 points for Skinny.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
It's tipped. Here's Big Dog. Throws it up high.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Grant outside. To the inside. Valentine shot good. Valentine's got 15 points here in the second half.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Here's Andrews. Here's Miller. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Pass to Andrews. Launches it from deep. And Boston with the rebound. The Magicians got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now here's Valentine. He's guarded closely. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Shots good by Big Dog.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Here's the Magician. Driving inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2, number 1.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Lakers trail by 14. Knocks it loose. Andrews passes to Andrews. Puts up a deep three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Grant. Here's Winner. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And that's now 35 points for the Beast.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Andrews passes to Andrews. He kicks it to Miller. Puts up a deep three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Miller at the line for 3.
And he's good on the first of 3. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. And it's the Celtics with the ball. 13-point lead. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. Here's the Magician. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14. The Lakers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Andrews passes to Andrews. And he banks in the layup. The Bulldozers got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Here's the Magician. And the rejection by Smith. There's the pass to Miller. And another basket for the Lakers.
The assist, Andrews.
Celtics leading by 11. Here's the Magician, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Andrews. Pass to Miller. 13 feet away. Rebounded by the Celtics. Winters has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Here's Big Dog off the left rim and out. The Celtics shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. Kicks it to Grant. Nice ball movement by Boston. Kept alive by Boston.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
Here's the Magician. Rebound by Andrews. Skinny's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Smith. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Celtics leading by 11. Valentine passes to Winters. Connects from 3-point range.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Austin with the ball, following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Grant. It's good. Grant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Now here is Smith. Five to shoot. He gets that one. Smith's got 14 points here in the second half.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting
again with the block.
Another swat, and he has been a force on defense all game long.
Greg, I've never seen anything like this. He is now tied for second all-time on the list for most blocks in a game.
And to think that we'd have 15 blocks when this game started, tied with Shaq
for second most all time, and it has been a performance worthy of being alongside the Big Diesel.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. It just comes up empty.
Pass to Big Dog. And it's Miller in the corner. And it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. That one is on Smith.
Remains Boston ball.
The Lakers on D. Grant outside. He dishes it to Valentine. From 10 feet out. Rebound by Andrews.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate and they're rarely fooled.
Here's Andrews. He's covered by Grant. Right wing. Lock at 6. Here's Big Dog. And the lead is down inside single digits. Big Dog's got 17 points here in the second half. Here's the Magician, covered by Smith. It's stolen by Smith. And here comes Smith, leading the fast break. Blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Grant, right side. Out left to the wing. Pass to the Magician. Here's Winters. And there's the pass to Ryan. They need this one. And that one is stuffed right through.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Andrews. Valentine grabs the board. So it's Boston now. It's a 10-point game. Winters misses.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with the fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and we would love to see them finish this game the right way.
There's 10 seconds left in the game. Grant outside. So it's the Boston Celtics with the W. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.